The magician will now demonstrate another of magic's most famous tricks. He picks up a small metal pan that's solid on the bottom and all the way around. With a lighter, he sets a small fire inside the pan, quickly covering it with a metal lid. Presto! Some flowers for his lovely ladies. But how did he do it? So how does the magician pull off the trick that's been amazing kids at birthday parties for years? Tonight, he reveals the secrets. First, as he's showing us the back of the empty pan, he's concealing a sheet of chemically treated flash paper inside. This is what he ignites with the lighter to cause the fire. When he uses the lid to smother the blaze, he's actually dropping a second pan inside. This pan is slightly smaller and fits snugly in the original pan. Until it's needed, the second pan is secretly held in the lid by these metal spring clamps. The pan snaps into the lid and is held tightly by the springs until they come in contact with the outer pan. This releases the springs, and the secret inner pan drops into place. Now for the flowers. They're made of folded pieces of tissue paper and also contain strips of spring steel. When released, they pop open. Before the trick begins, the magician carefully folds the flowers into the secret pan and loads it into the lid. During the trick, he smothers the fire, releases the secret pan, and reveals the paper flowers. Sometimes a dove or a small rabbit is inside, but either way...
Up next, find out how the magician escapes the chains of death. And the amazing secret to an impossible levitation.
Something tells me this next trick is going to involve this sturdy length of chain. And lucky for us, the magician's lovely assistants. The magician tugs on the chain to prove that it's solid. He then drapes the chain over his head so that it rests behind his neck. Next, he wraps the chain one more time around his neck and pulls the two ends to the front. These ends he ties in a knot and hands to the two ladies. Trusting guy. One more look at the knot, and the magician steadies his nerves. The girls are ready. On his command, they pull the chain, and it magically passes right through his neck. He's unharmed. The chain and his neck are still in one piece. Now, here's the secret. The chain is real, and it's made of solid steel. It hasn't been prepared in any way. The key to this illusion is the manner in which the magician places the chain around his neck. By using some sleight of hand, the magician pretends to wrap the chain completely around his neck. It's pretty convincing. From this angle, you can see that the chain is merely wrapped to the back and looped, giving the impression that it completely circles his neck. From the front, it appears as though he's completing the circle with a dangerous knot. Instead, he's actually doubled back the chain so that it will easily slip to the front when the assistants pull on it. Here we can see that the loop is tucked behind his jacket to keep it hidden from view. When the assistants tug the chain, they're simply releasing the loop and pulling the chain to the front. Look closely and you can see the chain slipping around his neck, not through it, just like unraveling a sweater. This rear angle shows the direction of the chain as the loop is pulled out. The magician and the assistants have to take care while performing this trick since there is a real danger of the chain links getting tangled. If they do, this harmless illusion can quickly become a harmful strangulation. They've practiced many times, so don't try this one at home.